Hello, friends! We are back. I have already been made to join Hat Cult. My goodness, these lights are a little bit too bright for me. I don't know why they're suddenly so bright. I did already turn them down quite a lot. Is that, oh my gosh. There we go. I think they were just like really in my face. How are you guys? Hello, hello. I am indeed in Hat Cult. I have been forced to join Hat Cult, and I chose to be a little witch today. So I've got my cool little witch hat. It's one that looks great as opposed to the mini sarcastic one. The mini sarcastic one is just easy to go get because I don't always have access to this one when I'm streaming. So I prepared. I prepared today. But yeah, it's been great. How are you guys? It's been a long, long time. This is my first stream this month. It's the 9th. I already skipped like so many days. So yeah. Dover, thank you so much. Hello, hello, Cowardly. Where is Miss Necker? Yeah, I am indeed here. I'm back. Um, it's been a chaotic month, guys. So March was rough. I pretty much like just spent a lot of time in bed. I wasn't able to stream very much. I wasn't able to do a lot of things at all. And I don't think I'm out of the woods yet. It's just things are the way they are. I have endometriosis, and living with that, it has its ups and downs. So I am seeing a specialist in a couple of months to hopefully, you know, try some alternative options if there are any available to me. But most of the time, I've lived with endo for quite some time now, and I'm well aware there is no cure. So, trying to just manage things, quality of life. So that does mean that sometimes my life goes through, little slow phases, and that's okay. I've learned to accept that. But this month, guys, is going to be a really important month despite that, because I have to prepare my whole portfolio for Kidlet Vic in Melbourne. So I have to reach out to Sunshine still. I haven't done that yet. Because I'm going to visit Sunshine next month, guys. It's around the corner. Can you guys imagine? The two of us will meet up once again. I'm really, really excited about that. So very much looking forward. But also we're meeting up because the both of us are going to, hang on, I just need to snooze this ad. The two of us are actually going to like a networking event for artists and illustrators, and we're going to go together, which is going to be loads of fun. So even just for that, even just attending this event and getting to talk to other artists will be a lot of fun. But I'm hoping it'll put me in touch with clients. There's also going to be authors there. There's going to be publishing agencies. So loads and loads of people to meet, and hopefully one of them has a project that they would like to work with me on, which will be super amazing. Thank you, Cowardly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's nothing new, at least. So you know, it's something that a lot of people don't know a lot about. So I'm trying to do my part, raising awareness about it. Um, I used to be like really embarrassed or like not wanting to share that online in the past. But over time, I just started realizing, what is the point? No one cares. And if anything, it helps, raise awareness that actually a lot more people deal with this than we realize. And also, it's helped me reach out to people, that I know who actually have it. They message me or like, oh my gosh, actually, I also struggle with this and I didn't know this was such a big thing. So it really helps. So I'm trying to do my part. Am I and Curly related? Because the side of the hair, we look so close to each other. heard that name before. Remind me again, who is Curly? Who is Curly? Um, but yes, guys, so yesterday I spent the day actually recorded a planner video. It's not up on YouTube yet because I have to edit the video. Um, but as you all know, March was the month of planners for me. I got into analog planning and it's been loads of fun, guys. So I will be posting a whole walkthrough video of my planner update for the month of March. Really soon, probably on the weekend or Friday, I'll finish it up and post it. Um, I'm hoping to do like a planner video every month, but we'll see how we go. It probably won't happen. Maybe one every 2 months. The dancer, another streamer on Twitch, I believe I know her. I don't know a dancer called Curly. I don't watch many dancing Twitch streamers, to be honest. I watch a lot of musicians, but not a lot of dancers. One moment, guys. I made it so cozy in my studio. I have like a heater right underneath my desk, and it's lovely. She's already streaming. If I search Kelly, she games, but she's a trainer dancer. I don't think I know Kelly. Hello, Knup. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. You moved into your house, decorated cottage core after seeing the tour of my home. I am so honored that I could inspire you to do that. You need to show me some photos if you don't mind. I'd love to see. And tell me your favorite thing about your house now. Damn, that's beautiful. But yeah, I don't know Kelly. Um, I did want to show you guys. I want to show you guys some of the foods I drew. I drew some foods. Um, so I've been sketching in my planner today, yesterday, this week, whatever, something like that. I think the camera's glitching out. What do you mean? Are you sure it's the cam, not the stream? I think it could be the stream. Most likely the stream. Your favorite thing about your house is that it has a full basement, which you are turning into an art studio. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love a basement. I love a good basement. So cool. All right. We are going to show you guys the weekly page. So I've been drawing these little tiny foods and in my planner, and they are so fun. Like just whatever tiny little foods we are having on that day, I am drawing, and I'm also drawing like little characters here on like for each day, drawing like a little character. I believe I had some more characters. Oh gosh, guys, I didn't even tell you. I got a bike. It was on like a massive sale, and I'm gonna have a bike on Friday. It's being delivered tomorrow. I am so excited. You work fine after I changed. The favorite thing. What color scheme are you gonna make your studio? Do you have a color scheme? But yeah, I'm very excited about my bike. I haven't had a bike since like I I don't know, since pretty much forever. So I think I was a teenager. I think I was like 16ish or something when I last had a bike. And yeah, then we moved and I no longer had a bike for some time. So I knew if I got a bike again, I wanted it to be like a cruiser, like one of those vintage cruiser antique bikes. So I got myself a beautiful freaking little bike. And it's gonna have a basket on the front, guys. I love having a basket, and I want to get Zazu a little basket to go on the back so that he can go on little rides with me. Yeah, I want to do that. But that is it. This is week 1. These are the foods I had for like April week 1. I drew little pictures. I love that little burger. Home burger, he reminds me of you. We need to make him an emote. We need to make him a little burger emote like you. You could put a 20 HP motor on one of those. Yeah, that'd be cool. Then I don't have to pedal, right? That would be amazing. And I drew the fattest, cutest pigeon. He's just like so cute. But yeah, I have like a the quote for this month, guys, is nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. I thought that was a fitting one for what I want to do. This is my plan for this month, guys. I have Jenny's commission planned for Thursday, but I might move it to Monday because I really want to get Jenny's commission just done. So I might move the two, do Jenny's commission, then do the cat stickers, swap those around. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, basically, very exciting. But yeah, big day. Tomorrow is bike delivery. I'm doing the planner video and I'm also doing like my portfolio for Kidlit. Very exciting. Burger, done. Yes, we need a burger emote. But yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, also, I'll show you guys this. I put this super beautiful like artwork from the Renaissance period in my planner to inspire me because I just love that. But anyway, that'll all be in like the tour, the planner tour video that I'll be posting real soon. So just to wait. We'll wait for it. Oh, we have fish food. My mum just got me a follower. That's cute. All right. We have painting to do, drawing to do, guys. We're drawing a fairy. Drawing a fairy. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So every month, as you guys know, on Patreon, I draw a little fairy for you guys. Um, so this month, basically, hang on, where's the fairy quest? This month's fairy for April is the small wonder. Adopt a tiny patch of the world, a leaf, a crack in the pavement, mossy corner, or windowsill plant. Visit it once this month and say hello. So I was thinking perhaps I'll have a fairy putting like a leafy flag post into the ground somewhere where there's like a flower sprouting. Um, I don't know, but then the leaf might look like the plant. We apparently so I don't know if you guys know, but if you ever come to Adelaide, we actually have like little fairy doors right throughout the city. It's like really cute. Um, and they're just scattered all around the city, and I think people actually move them around. Like they don't stay in the same spots all the time. Um, it's really adorable. When my husband and I dated, we actually went all around the city and tried to find all of these fairies. And the hat, the witchy hat. Thanks to Homeburger for making me join the hat cult. Indeed, I am a little witch today. So cute. How are you, Jenny? Jenny, I'm thinking of moving your commission to like Monday. I was gonna do it next, I think. Was it next Thursday or next Monday? Oh my goodness, this pen just doesn't know that it has to go over the loop, not under the loop. It's actually been, there we go. So where the heck is this month's tabby? Oh, there we go. So Jenny, I was thinking I have your commission for the 16th, but I'm thinking I'm gonna move the cat stickers. I'll do your, I think we'll only need 1 day for your commission, but maybe it takes 2 days. Sometimes commissions can take 2 days. I don't like rushing things. So I might move your commission around. Different day. Also, guys, I got this like friction pen, which I have like a love-hate relationship with. You can actually erase it. I don't know how I feel about it because it kind of leaves marks. But that's okay. We've got, it's so cute. You're okay. Work has been so crazy. You're exhausted. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. All right, there we go. Why are you being so wobbly today? I don't know. It's like I can't touch this thing. But all right, let's just, I need you to be a little bit more present on my art. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, so Jenny's commission is now on the 13th. I'll do the cat stickers on Thursday next week, and I'll probably leave, I might leave this here because we probably will finish Jenny's commission in 1 day, but if not, then yeah. So that is it. I forgot about that. I might have to do the commission on Tuesday actually, because we won't finish the fairies today, and I have to do the thing tomorrow. I don't think we're going to do the cat stickers. I might have to move this one to next month actually. We'll do that. We'll move this one to next month so I don't have like as big of a problem. Because yeah, we won't have time for another greeting card this month. I do want to get the cats done. So we'll move the cats to here. And we'll do the cat stickers on that day. And then I can do Jenny's commission probably more on Wednesday. And then yeah, we have these 2 days left for the you know, the fairies. But yeah, that should be okay. But yeah, we'll definitely get it done this month. We've got a busy weekend as well. Oh my gosh, my weekend is like looking kind of chaotic because we're gonna help people move house on the weekend, which is like something. But yes, that would be fun. All right, back to the arts. Why is it so like dark? Everything feels so dark. I don't know why. Maybe I need to up the main lights. There we go. Oh my gosh. It doesn't like. Ugh. What happened? Oh my gosh, this is so tight and heavy. So tight and heavy. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to not glare on the camera as much into the camera because that's what's creating that weird fade. And I don't want it to like be on me. Just be on my art. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I was streaming. Watching people organize themselves brings you joy. Me too. I've been watching so many like videos on YouTube lately of how people organize their life, like analog life, and it's just like so individual and personal, but really enjoyable. I am making a YouTube video of my whole planners walkthrough. If you are keen to watch that one, it'll be on my YouTube channel soon, but not yet. We'll get to it when we get to it. Right, be right back, guys. Do you have an envelope planner as well, old man? Do you like to keep a little physical one? All right, this is exciting. Um, where to start? So I need an idea. I need an idea, guys. Adopt a tiny patch of the world, a leaf, a crack in the pavement, mossy corner, or windowsill plant. Visit it once this month and say hello. Hmm. I'm wondering. You could also have the fairy, like the fairy having picked a little like just a crack in the sort in the ground, or my goodness. I don't know which idea I like best. Idea for fairy art, fairy law school. Fairy, do fairies have laws? I don't feel like fairies have laws. Okay. Known to be tricky negotiators, of course. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna scribble some concepts. Um, so I like the idea of, you know, we could have a fairy with like some giant leaf, and the fairy is just sort of putting up a like a flag, a territory flag. Hello, honey bear. How are you doing? And it's just like a patch of land. Um, that's one option we could go with. The other option I was thinking is we have like a fairy sitting, and cross-legged. I do so hate drawing cross-legged creatures. It's always a confusing thing about like what happens with the feet, which foot crosses which. Alright, I'm just trying to remove the weird shadows behind me. See. There we go. Known to be tricky negotiators, of course, they'd be lawyers. Why are they tricky negotiators? So I'm thinking this fairy, if I just make this fairy kind of, what's the word? Like really chill and peaceful, and then the fairy has strung like a little fence post around herself. This is her plot of land. We could do that. I don't know. The mythology is usually that you enter a deal and they do the malicious conformity thing, as far as you know. Yeah, I don't know too much about the mythology behind fairies. I know more about mermaids and sirens and such, but very, very little about fairies. Not too much at all. Um, they're actually not as like nice as people imagine them to be. Like, you know, from the mythology, they're actually quite mean and nasty creatures. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of staking this, like staking a post. This one, I think. I think that gets the idea across better. We're gonna do that one. We're gonna do that one. All right. Oh, I had wanted to show you guys something cool. So it's not going to stay this way for very long. It's already started tarnishing. It was much shinier yesterday. But this is my new Kawiko pencil. I wish I could show you guys how shiny it was when I got it. Because it already started tarnishing. But yeah, it was much shinier yesterday. It's almost looking like my current one now. But yeah, this is the new one that I got for my planner because I also do sketches in there. And this is the one I have in my Sendak. And yeah, they're really cool. This one you can still feels very smooth. And this one, not quite. I don't even know if I can see the Kaweko name on this one. That's crazy. Hear about But yeah, I thought that was just really cool. Really cool. What's this song from? I really like this one. Sweet Dreams. Sunray. Hmm, I like it. They heavy? Um, not really. I was actually I feel like the new ones feel slightly lighter than the old one, but that might just be my imagination. I think they're about the same. They're not heavy at all. They're really, really light. And I love them. They're my favorite pencils. So I had to get another one. But yes. Alright. Let's see. Can we find some appropriate references, guys? We need some good references. Like claiming land with a flag, kind of like what's his name? Oh gosh, I forgot his name now. The astronaut, the American astronaut who first landed on moon. Um, Armstrong, Neil Armstrong. Kind of like he put the flag on the moon. Thank you, Anon. Thank you so much. How have you been? Yes. Neil freaking Armstrong. All right. So I like to just find a reference, a good reference for that. Um, no. We're doing fairy art. Fairy art. I do feel like that sounded awfully close to furry art. I'd like to clarify that I meant fairy art, not furry art. We're doing fairy art, guys. Fairies. And I'm just getting some interesting like poses and references that might, you know, you heard me correctly. Yeah. Um, Yeah, it's for the fairy quest. Because this month's fairy quest is The Small Wonder. Adopt a tiny patch of the world. A leaf, a crack in the pavement, a mossy corner, a windowsill plant. Visit it once this month and say hello. So I'm illustrating something to go along with that. And I think I have found the perfect kind of pose for my illustration. Um, yeah, I'm feeling better. It's kind of like a day by day situation for me. So some days I have good days, other days I have really bad days, and others are just kind of like okay. And where like I'm considering getting surgery again to see if that might help. Um, so I'm seeing this specialist, I think, in 2 months' time from now. Then I will probably figure out more. We're gonna get some scans done, see if I need another surgery, if that is even gonna be helpful. So it's kind of just a thing you live with, which sucks because it does impact my everyday life quite a lot and it's very draining. So I'd like to do something about it if I can. But I'm also very aware that they don't actually have a cure for endo and it's like a lifestyle thing. You just have to live with it. You saw a post where this famous guy made a furry suit and it sold for 48,000 euros. He made a few of them every year, and in his religion, that's enough for him to be set for the whole year. Oh, in his region. I was like, what kind of religion dictates how much money you need in a year? In his region. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. My goodness. Well, I guess he's pretty set. He's pretty darn set. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. My husband isn't using this really tiny, cute mini Steam Deck. He was just laying on his desk and we moved his study around a little bit. So I was like, are you not using it? It's so cute. Can I have it? And he was like, oh yeah, sure, I'm not going to use it. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Look at it. It's a baby Steam Deck. I have my big one in my games room, but I don't want to have a big one in here because I kind of use the iPad as a Steam Deck and it has more buttons. But it's my baby. It's really cute. I love it. Sorry, don't judge. How helpful and cute at the same time. Yeah, I've got music next and previous and pause and shuffle and heart on here. And I have like muting the audio. I can turn the lights on and off, which is really cool. And I have like YouTube, Twitch, and I have some apps in here, just like a calculator, notes, and my emails. And you can like pull up an emoji keyboard, I believe, and like this is just the default that it came with, so I haven't really changed that. And what else? Oh, and this is like my recording button for like when I'm doing recordings. And that's it. That's what the little guy does. So cute. Big job for a little guy. Huge jobs. And he handles them perfectly. So perfectly. No worries, Tito. Enjoy your luck. A what? A mini Steam Deck. Mini Steam Deck. Right. Let's do it. No. It's so. Oh, did I say Steam Deck? I meant Stream Deck. It's a mini Stream Deck. Sorry. My apologies. How confusing. How confusing. No, it's not a Stream Deck. That'd be cool. That'd be so cool. You don't really play on Steam? Steam's so fun. I am like oh gosh, I used to hate Steam when it first came out. I told all my family this was back in the day when we had like physical CDs and stuff, and oh, right, we'll wait out the end. Um, but yeah, basically, I was saying when back in the day when I was young, 1,000 years ago, because I am an old witch. But basically, 1,000 years ago, everything used to be analog, and you would have physical CDs and stuff. And I I remember telling my family, "You guys need to stop buying games on Steam. That platform's eventually gonna die, and I'm going to have all these copies, all these CD copies of my games, and you guys are gonna have no games anymore because that platform's just gonna go poof, and all your money's gonna go in the wind. I have the physical copies." And you know what? I ate my own words because eventually Steam became big and bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually I was like, oh, I should probably get on Steam too because it's so convenient and everyone's on Steam and yeah, such was life. Such was life, my friends. Well, I don't know. I should probably move my little, but I do want to do the mound. I want to make it look like she's on a pile of, and in order to do that, I need rubble. I need like space down the bottom. So I need to have this look in a certain way. Alright, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Owning your media is good and great, true. Them shoot themselves in the foot. The Valve strategy. Let everyone else shoot themselves in the foot. Yeah. I mean, I used to try to maintain that for a long time when I was also like insistent on owning my own physical media, and I was like, I'm never buying into Steam. I said that. I was like, no way. No way I'm buying a Steam game. You know? It's just so convenient. Now I have a Steam Deck. Now it's just like, oh my gosh. What am I gonna do? I can't do anything about it, guys. There's just no way. There's just no way. I don't know. This foot is not playing nice today. It's just, I haven't drawn properly, like full size, full scale in a while, I guess. So now it's starting to show. You can feel it. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get it back. We'll get back in the groove. Yeah, I don't like that. That's fine. We'll deal with it. You still buy CDs. See, I respect that. I really respect that because you never know. One day Steam might actually die, and if you read their terms and conditions properly, they're actually allowed to take all your games. They are. They can. Thank you, Bras. I quite like it too. I feel like I'd like to wear it every day. I think I'm just gonna from now on be my true little witchy self. My crazy little witchy self will do this. Eh, I don't know, guys. It's because my characters have like bigger heads than, you know, the standard human beings. That's why I end up not being able to always follow the general references because they don't work for me. They don't. I really want to start illustrating like decorations and things. Like border decorations. I find them so cool. At one point, you thought memory sticks like those micro SD cards is the direction where games would go, but cloud services took over. Yeah. That makes sense though, why you would imagine that. Just cross your fingers the apocalypse never happens, you guess. Yeah. Exactly. If that happens, no games. No games like ever. I do still have, if the apocalypse does happen, guys, I have a CD of Croc and the Gobbos, which is one of my favorite ever games, and a couple other games as well. Pets 5, I have the CD. I'll be good. And I did rip a bunch of games too, like that I never wanted to lose, like Pets 5, I've got that one ripped. So I don't have that one on CD though. I don't know. Should not be a problem though. Do. Alright. Major problems. I have just received a text saying I owe people monies. Apparently my phone bill's overdue. Whoops. That's a problem. That's a problem. But we are getting there. It's slow, but I think we're getting there. Mr. Witch, it has been a while. How have you been? You have to go to bed. That's okay. Hello, and I hope you have a good rest. And I hope things are well with you. I really do. I really miss the age of videotapes though, when you could just put a tape, inside the TV and something would play, and it was just like, oh my gosh, this be magic. This be utter magic. You wonder who decided to make so many fantasy creatures or characters with pointy ears. I love it. I think it's amazing. I wish I had pointy ears. I think pointy ears are the bomb. But yeah, you're right. Like vampires with pointy ears, fairies with pointy ears. I don't think mermaids do. Sometimes they do. Elves have pointy ears. So many. You wonder if they could make a cartridge like a VHS without the fragility. Do you guys remember when a song would come on the radio and you would have a tape recorder and you would like hit record to capture the song on the radio and make your own like playlists? Those are the times. You had to stay home from work today, so you really needed to make sure you're in top shape tomorrow. Yep. Sounds good. Sounds good. We gotcha. Gotcha. You'll be back. Mixtapes! Yes, your oldest brother did that a good amount of times. Yeah. I always ask my dad, like, why do you not know the names of songs like ever? And he's like, oh, because most of the songs I got, I actually like ripped off the radio, and he got them like by taping over like a tape recorder, and because of that he never really checked out the names of the songs, because like they didn't really, there was no way on the radio to really tell what is the name of the song that's playing. So good night. You're 3 seconds late, so you have to wait for the next run. Yeah. He even made mixtapes from VHS and from the computer. He literally took the giant tape deck, held it to his arm while he found the songs he wanted that someone gave him, and pressed record as he pressed play on the computer. It was wild. That is so cool. It is so cool. Do trolls have pointy ears? Good question. I don't know. I haven't seen too many trolls. Did anyone ever here read the book series Animals? No. I don't think I read too many like books growing up. I looked at lots of picture books, but I wasn't like, I learned languages and that sort of thing. which is like more educational books. I didn't really read. I did read some, but not a great deal. Like I mostly when I was a teen, and I think I just quickly got into language learning, and then I sort of popped out of all of that. So it wasn't a very long lasting time frame for me. Now I know that the whole composition has kind of gone to crap. We're working on that, guys. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. We're dealing with it. Getting there, getting there. Uh, used to choose your own. You used to choose your own adventure. Okay. We're just going to mention it's going to be a TV series. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. Okay. The font stuck out to you, the title font. Which font? Oh, the title font for Animals. Gotcha, gotcha. Is that a bow staff? It's supposed to be like a leaf flag. Like a little leaf flag. The fairy's laying down um her territory or his territory. I haven't decided yet. Do they have their insignia on the flag? That is a good question. I don't know. Maybe different because like witches of runes. I don't think fairies have. Do fairies have similar kinds of things? I don't know. I don't imagine. But I'm much happier with how the composition is turning out now. I feel like we are getting there. Now, why this fairy chose this spot, I do not know yet. I will probably find a reason to make that obvious. Because this is the fairy's spot, guys. Maybe like dandelions or something? We can maybe have that. She looks like a very adventurous fairy. Am I a good witch or a bad witch? I think I'm a bit of both. I think I fluctuate. I am like chaotic good. Chaotic good. You're not totally sure to be honest. Maybe flowers? Totally guessing. Yeah, we are definitely getting there. I think flowers, yeah. I think fairies would definitely have like Pretty flowers as their insignia. That seems very fitting. She looks very, very proud of her little spot that she chose. I hope my patrons will also be proud of the little spot they choose. I have to decide which spot of land on this earth I'm going to choose to claim. Need more witchy emotes. We do, we do. I definitely should make some. Makes you curious why they picked this spot the more I talk about it. Curious indeed. Oh no. I want to give my little fairy very like curly-ish hair. Maybe they planted magical seeds in this spot and that's why they chose this spot. Yeah, what spot are you guys gonna choose to clean this month and say hello to as the month goes by? Do you guys have a spot in mind? Favorite spot of yours that feels like you? That's a good question. Guess you have to go on a quest to answer it. You definitely do. Add? No. You swear the ads are coming more. I think so too. It does feel too frequent. Definitely does. Definitely. Um, but yeah, you definitely should go choose a spot and tell me the spot that you choose. I often like walk past spaces in nature that I think are like they feel like mine. I don't know why. Like I've been there a lot of times, or there's something there that really resonates with me, or whatever. And when they feel like mine. Rachel, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. You had a lot. You had a lot of that as a child, probably because you did go on quests around the neighborhood. Cool. Have you seen those kind of like scavenger hunt things? They actually have like a lot of adults go on those. Um, we have a lot of that in Australia where people will like either hide something and then have other people go and find it. It can be dangerous as well. We've actually had a number of individuals who fell down things they shouldn't have fallen down and things like that. But yeah, it's a thing. It's quite cool because like you have lots of people trying to join together and make these like quest things, but I guess that's also what anytime you have people involved in something, you have the opportunity for abuse of that thing. Um, anytime a good thing gets created, why people gotta be this way? That's such is life. Like we actually had a person in our neighborhood who he was an older man, not like super old, like not to the point where his age was the reason it happened to him, but he fell down a ditch going on one of those quests, and like literally we walk past that ditch like regularly, at least once a week, and apparently his body was there, like just not found for so long. It was crazy. It was like, really? This is like a populated area. How are people not finding him? It was kind of crazy. Yeah, it's really tragic. It's really tragic. And he was just like out having fun. He was just, going and doing one of these scavenger hunt quest things, and then tripped and fell down a ditch and no one found him. No one found him. I believe he passed away like from the fall though, so it's not like because if he had yelled out, people would have heard. It was that close to the like walkway. Doodle thank you for the subby. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. How are you? Yeah, he was that close to the walkway that if he were able to yell out, he could have, and people would definitely have heard. So it's not like, for lack of hearing him, he definitely did pass away from the fall itself. But it's so crazy to me to think that it was such a populated area. Like, you have people walking past that every day and no one noticed? Like, what the hell? How was that even possible? How have you been, Doodlebee? It's been a while since I've been on here. You'd be surprised. You don't know the term for it, but it's been proven that if you're super focused, you can even miss what's right in front of you. Yeah, it's crazy. But like, you've got people walking home from like the train and stuff, going by there every day. And literally the thing that they noticed first was the stench of his body. Like, they didn't notice him. Um, you've been on here for the past 15 minutes. Wait, what? What? Were you? DLB, have I missed? Have I missed your messages? Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't read that it was you. I'm so sorry. Because I saw your message about the font earlier. My apologies. I'm reading chat, but I'm not like I'm not like reading who's saying what. I did get a bit chaotic in there. But yeah, I feel like I've just missed so many of you guys since not streaming for so long. And I don't know what's up with you guys now. It's been 2 ages. 2 ages. We're talking about pointy ears, yeah. This proves what you were just saying. It so does, doesn't it? It's like I'm not noticing the dead body right in front of me. Not saying you're a dead body, Doodlebee, but like the point is made. The point is made. Yeah, it's well, like, to be fair, he would have been very hidden. Like, his body would have been hidden under like a bunch of rubble and stuff. So it's not like it'd be obvious, but I don't know. I just would have thought like kids would be playing in that area and found him, or I don't know. This boggles my mind. It was very wishful thinking of me to think I could finish this fairy in one day. Like, one day is a little bit, you know, a little bit too quick. Especially because I want to watercolor her as well. So she's going to become a beautiful watercolor painting, as do all my fairies, all the Patreons. Already getting pretty far with the sketch quite fast though. Yeah, I am. I am indeed. Have you had any? Oh, my mom's here. Hang on, guys. We're gonna make a quick break. Quick break. My mom's here. I'll be back, guys. All right, we are back, my friends. We are back. Kit Kat time? Oh my gosh. Making me want chocolate now. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Thank you. You thought it was time to subscribe since you watch me the most as far as streamers? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How is Mom? She's doing pretty good. She's doing pretty good. She has had some like recent health issues, but for the most part, she's good. She just finished work, so she's heading home and she's gonna go have some lunch with my brother. So my house is like literally so close to her workplace, which is awesome. So she usually just pops in here after work every day, and she finishes like midday. She works in childcare. So yeah, been a lovely. What is the most rage-inducing game you guys have played? Most rage-inducing. I think I think for me it's Ori and the Blind Forest. That's tough, yeah. If there's a lot of them, I do feel like it's Ori and the Blind Forest. That game is just so punishing. Seriously. So punishing. But I did also play Super Mario when I was younger, and I remember that being quite rage-inducing too. And then also like I played Croc and the Gobbos, and that one was tough. Probably Bloodborne. Ooh, that's a tough one. A good amount when you were younger. Do you guys feel like a lot of the games you played when you were younger are no longer as difficult now? Like you played them again, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so easy now. That's a leaf. You thought it was a scythe, and I was throwing a Reaper Fairy. No, it's a leaf. She's putting down her like little plot of land, making her mark in the world. She's chosen her spot, Dover. Are you going to choose your spot this month? Show us a photo on the Patreon Discord channel of the spot you chose. By the way, how's your dentist appointment stuff going, Dover? You know you've got a lot of impending work to be done. Spot? So the fairy is requesting, hang on, I'll read it out. It's called this quest for the fairy is called The Small Wonder. Adopt a tiny patch of the world. A leaf, a crack in the pavement, mossy corner, or windowsill plant. Visit this spot once a month and say hello. So basically, like, you guys are gonna choose a spot this month of your own. A spot that you find feels like you or calls out to you in some way or another, some way, shape, or form. You had surgery last Thursday. Recovering now. No longer a hamster, but you can't talk or even smile without hurting. I'm surprised the swelling went down that quickly. That's amazing. You must have had like a really good surgeon. Because that's quite an intense surgery. I'm glad. I'm glad you're recovering. Are you still like eating liquids and stuff? We're watching my husband and I we're watching Firefly, the TV show at the moment, and um what's that actor's name? The lead actor. Gosh, I forgot. He was in like another crime show as well. But he's so comedic. So comedic. And I'm loving the show so far. We watched Chernobyl before this, which was good as well. I really enjoyed that one. I always like I don't know. I have a fascination with like post-war or war kind of TV shows. Yeah, Castle. Castle's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Nathan Fillion. Yeah, exactly. He's great. He's just great. Chernobyl was definitely good. Yeah. And sadly, very realistic too. Like, it's crazy to think how many people just had a blatant disregard for human lives in that whole like process. Like, it could have gone so much better if people just cared, right? And then my husband and I were like debating, oh yeah, it's just because back then they didn't really understand nuclear stuff. And nowadays it would go so much better. I don't actually think it would. I think people's greed would still get in the way. And it would just be just as bad. I don't think we're better. You were surprised when you saw he played Green Lantern in the new Superman movie. He had a goofy haircut and everything. I don't think I've seen that one. The sad reality, no, nuclear energy was somewhat well known, at least in the 40s. Effects of the atomic bomb, if not in the time of Marie Curie. You think she died of radiation poisoning. Oh my gosh, really? That's insane. I didn't know that. Curie definitely did. Okay. There were still unknowns, but they knew a lot by that time. But did like your average person know? Like that's what I'm wondering. Like did the average person understand the extent of it back then, or was it only like the scientists and stuff? because you had so many people in charge of running the plant who seemed to just not care and be like, oh yeah, it's fine, it's all good. Meanwhile, people are dying left, right, and center. Probably not average person. That's what I'm wondering. I think the people that were a lot of the people working on the at the plant were probably just um like quite oblivious of just how dangerous nuclear could be. Um and then that's why they didn't necessarily act very quickly. Like even the firefighters that came to respond to that incident, you would think that they would have taken the necessary precautions and stuff, but yeah. It was all one big government cover up. Damn. As are most things. Most bad things end up being mass government cover ups. How's my game room coming along? It's being so the floor's coming in on the 17th. I'm so excited. I cannot even tell you. I've been so impatient for that room because due to that room being in a bit of a mess, other rooms also are, and that means the whole house for 6 months has just kind of been a bit of a mess. And there's not really anything I can do about it. I can't really move the stuff, the furniture, and things that make it disorganized anywhere else. We don't have space. So, until that room is done, the house is just gonna be disorganized. And so I'm really, really, really excited. But yeah, on the 17th. On the 17th, it's all being done. So that will be so cool. So cool. And yeah, the walls are all black. I don't know if you watched my latest video on YouTube, but we have black walls now, guys. All black walls. So that's exciting. We were going to actually hand paint that whole room ourselves, so if the flooding hadn't happened, we would have been doing it ourselves. But now, since insurance was paying for it all because of the flooding, Well, you know, they did it. They did all the work for us, which is kind of nice. It took something off our plate. It would have still been a lot nicer if the flooding hadn't happened, because hey, we wouldn't have had the whole house in disarray for 6 months. But that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Worse things have happened. Far worse things have happened. We're almost back on track. So, YG Slime, UT Slime, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I'm definitely super excited for the room back. We're still working on the desk. Um, I don't think the desk is going to be done, but I have another desk that I'm considering just temporarily putting in there for a while. So we'll see. We shall see what we shall see. I also want to get a sofa couch in there. So I might start looking out on Facebook Marketplace for some nice sofa couches because I want it to be like a cozy, comfy space. Super nice and cozy. She looks fierce. Super fierce. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's after midnight already. You should go so you can wake up at a certain time tomorrow. Goodbye and non goodbye. I should stream earlier for you guys. You bet I can't wait to get my stuff back set up and out of boxes and totes. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Um, I want to start doing the sublimation printing as well. Um, but just haven't had time for that, so we'll see. We shall see. All in due time. I need to figure out what kind of oh, I know. I uh might try to add some clover. Maybe she's picked a patch of clover. That would be cool. A mossy patch of clover. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I always thought as a kid clover was the most beautiful thing. I still do. Still think clover is absolutely magical. And they're the most pretty flowers. We have a lot of clover in our backyard. which is both lovely and also super annoying because they create these really sharp little thorns all over the grass, and it's just really not helpful, guys. Thank you so much for the follow, DJ. Thank you. It's honestly mesmerizing drawing these clovers. So much fun. I think this looks more like the kind of patch a fairy would claim because when it was like real rocky and everything, it just felt a bit, I don't know, like contrary to what a fairy would like. Now it feels a little bit more fitting, so to speak. I want like I want lots of moss as well. Just here and there. We have tiny clovers as well. Much better. All right. Clothing. Clothing. Have I ever seen the movie Willow? No. No. What is that about? All right. Oh, I need to figure out where to do her wings. I forgot to add her wings in, guys. Most important. I need to check it out sometime. I will do. All right, we're gonna fix the fact that we haven't added any wings for this fairy just yet. There we go. Precious little fairy. She can finally fly now. It's a fantasy film. Okay. I think someone's brought it up before, I feel like. Okay. I want to do an Australian type of flower. I'll do one of these. Right. I'm thinking at this point, how much time have we got? Where's my bloody calendar? Oh, I've got like my illustrations I wrote. Damn, we don't have time. I'll have to finish this one either tomorrow or on Monday. We'll see. One of those days. I think this fairy is pretty happy with her little plot of land. I'm curious to see what spot you guys choose as your spot for the month. I haven't figured out which spot I'm going to pick either. I'll have to take a bit of a walk. I am getting my bike tomorrow, guys. So I'm very, very excited. I haven't had a bike in so long, and I got myself this beautiful vintage cruiser bike because aesthetic before practicality. And I am so excited. It even has a little basket. I mean, a basket. My bike has a basket for the first time ever. I've always wanted a bike with a basket. Well, I finally do. I finally do. And I'm real excited. A bucket, a basket on the front, a little basket. I also want to get like a little carrier for the back so that I can put Zazu in it and take little Zazu out on trips in my bike. He'll be very scared at first because he's always scared of everything new. But I have a feeling he's gonna love it eventually. But all the baskets I've seen so far are fairly expensive. So I have a basket in the front, but it's not big enough to fit Zazu. It's just tiny. His tail's quite long. Hello, Starlight. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Well, I'm loving her so far. It feels pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we went for like 2.5 hours today. Damn. Heck yeah. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Is this the fairy guardian of the wildflowers? Yeah, I guess so. She's picked a spot. She's picked her own spot in the big wide world. Every month the fairy sends out a new quest for my patrons to complete, and this month basically she has asked all of you guys to pick a spot in the world and claim it as your own, and to go and say hello to it at some point in this month. So that is the idea. Her eyes seem fierce and determined. Loving it. Thank you. She is. She's like powerful fairy. Definitely. Super, super terrifying. Fairies are very, like, traditionally, fairies are very scary creatures. Gotta be respected. Not just like little willy-nilly fantasy creatures. Oh no. Definitely not. We need to call it the night. Well, that's okay. We're heading out anyway, Doodlebee. I'm wrapping up and I will be finding somewhere to send us off to. By the way, guys, keep an eye on my YouTube channel. That is my latest vlog. No, that is not my latest vlog, but that will link you to my YouTube channel. My latest vlog is for March. I forgot to update that one. That's okay. Pick a spot, claim it, go say hello to it, evict the current squatters, no matter how much they bought it or own the deed to the land. Got it, exactly. That is my quest for you guys this month. Exactly. You totally captured it. You nailed it. Alright, I think... Ooh. Oh no, Adam is be right back. That's okay. We will go to my beautiful, lovely friend Cesar, guys. Cesar is amazing. Absolutely love Cesar. But before we do go, if you guys would like to support me, please go and check out my shop. I sell planner inserts, I sell prints of my art, all kinds of creatures. And I ship everything from my little studio straight off to you guys. So little me doing everything, running it all. I'm working on Jenny's commission soon, so that is also happening. The other way you guys can support me is through Patreon. So I will be sending you guys this fairy quest for Patreon for the month of April. So if you want a print of this fairy, check out the Patreons, my friends. That is how. You will receive a little green deck of papers quest, a print, and also a sticker. But yes, for now, I will bid you all farewell. I may stream tomorrow or may stream on Monday. Probably stream tomorrow, I think. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Normally on Fridays I do other things, and I probably do need to get my portfolio done, so I probably will stream on Monday and finish off the fairy on Monday. Which means I will probably then give you guys a good weekend. Thank you, Dover. I definitely am. I'm trying to take it slow. Half of it is not guilt tripping myself over being unproductive. Can only go so far as your body will let you. So I'm streaming when I can and not streaming when I can't. And you know, but that is how it is. So keep an eye on YouTube, guys. I will be uploading a walkthrough video of my planner real soon. Also, thanks to Homeburger for the hat today. It's actually cozy, made me feel confident. So, anyways, I'm sending you guys off to my wonderful friend Cesar, and I will see you guys probably on Monday. Let's go.